here. All right, so again, this is Earth Science. This isn't going to be a very long session because we're just going to go over the semester test for you guys. I'm going to basically go over exactly what you should need pretty much by questions, what you should know, or what you probably should look up in case you just have no idea. For the people who started later in the semester, it gives them a point of reference to be able to go back and specifically look up stuff to kind of help the people who came in like maybe Unit 4 and they didn't quite learn everything because they came from a school they didn't learn that yet or something. So that's the goal. People are here in person. Science notebooks can be due today if you'd like. So we've already turned them in. But after this class, basically I'm going to pass out the self-evaluation form. And we'll start grading them. We get as many as you can in. A lot of people are waiting until tomorrow. I hope I get to you.
Oh, a lot of people waiting until tomorrow?
I'd say more than half of my kids. So I would say I hope. And again, if you don't get it to me by tomorrow, 2:06, good luck and life. I don't know. I mean, good luck, I guess. So hopefully it doesn't affect your grade that much. It's only 10%. So just make sure you guys get it in, okay? So yeah, we're just going to go over the semester test. A couple things. I'm going to be zeroing out grades probably either over this weekend / Tuesday of next week, because Monday's the holiday. So you still have that time to do work. Obviously, it's open for you, but Monday's the holiday, it's Memorial Day, when we remember the people who died for our country, all the way back in the day. Yeah. So, take that day to really reflect on that, and then also, in your own words, if you need to, you can always use the extra time to work on your classes. So I'll zero out there, so it'll be your lowest grade you'll ever have, and then you just basically complete the stuff to move up from there. Some people have already finished my class. Good job. I don't care. Really. You can get done this weekend. And if you are done, make sure you do a reflection for your samples of work, for your homeroom teacher. I would do them with my homeroom. Make sure you do a reflection if you don't have anything to turn in necessarily that week for your teacher. Like computers running out of the battery. Don't make computers like they used to. Give me 1 second to grab my cord. But again, zeroing out stuff this weekend. Zeroing out this weekend. You can finish whatever. If you are a senior, I have a few seniors taking this class. It's kind of like the easy, nice, good one. Make sure you're done by tomorrow, or no, next Friday. Next Friday. You need to be done by the 29th to make sure you're set for graduation. And that's about it, guys. All right, so let's get through this together. All right. Okay, first thing, make sure you understand the greenhouse effect, and also you understand what gases go in that idea. So know the greenhouse effect and what gases actually create or make this effect take place. And by the way, this is the last slide session. No clapping. Jeez, guys. I don't hear your voice anymore. But no, that's the last one. I do know that there's a plus meeting this week. There's going to be week 18, 19, and 20 that's on your grade. Those aren't going to be zeroed out. They won't affect you. Just for me. I can only speak to myself. I have no idea what those other crazy teachers are. I don't know. Are they crazy? All of them. So understand again the greenhouse effect and the different gases. All right, know what a climate zone is, like just what a climate zone means, and also what humidity is, just in case you don't know that. When it starts getting harder, you know. Again, climate zone and what humidity is. I wish I knew what that was happening next class. All right. By the way, if you don't have time to write everything down, it's fine. I'll try to slow down here, but you're on the internet. Remember, you can always rewatch it when I post it, hopefully today. The internet. Multiple internet. The www web. All right. Make sure you know the abiotic and biotic features of a highland region. So again, you should know what abiotic means, obviously. You should know what biotic means, hopefully by now. We went over it when we did the secession lab. 30 seconds later. It's comfortable. And what a highland is, so make sure you know what a highland is. It's higher than a lowland. In case you don't realize that. It's in the name. Highland.
Is there actually a low?
Yeah.
Is it called a low?
Yeah. It would be the opposite. Okay, make sure you know the following biomes. And a biome in general is just a large, big area of the same type of environment, animals, plants, yada, yada, yada. They don't have to be in the same part of the world. They can be in different parts of the world. They usually have the same still type of plants, animals, things like that. Know those particular ones right there. So know the boreal forests, know the grasslands. Here's a hint. There's grass in the grasslands, just in case you guys don't quite realize that. Deciduous forests, and both of those are forests, so they have trees. So there's a dead giveaway, but they have certain types of trees. That's the biggest giveaway between the two. And then there's the deserts. Not to get mixed up with deserts. That's amazing. Desert. All right. So again, know those particular biomes specifically. And again, and don't write all 3,000 animals that live in each biome. Know the name of them. Like big. You don't write down, it's the red grasshopper, then there's the green grasshopper, then there's a small leaf. It's just the big ones, all right? Focus on the trees and the trees, major plants, and the biggest type of animals that live there. Know the process of upwelling. And again, look at how whaling or welling is spelled. Some people get mixed up with upwelling and they think it's a whale that just swims upward. They both have to do with the ocean, so you're not completely off base, but know what upwelling is. That's why it's important. No emotion in the background also. No emotion. Just stone face, like, I don't want to read your no, maybe I don't want to read I don't like your story, and he keeps talking. Okay, so enough upwelling is. What can affect the density of water in the ocean? So think of, there's obviously water, it's dense, there's a certain density, but what could make it more dense? Specifically in the ocean. What's in the ocean that makes it more dense? I think it's also solid sometimes. It's a rock. Crystalline structure. Sodium chloride. You said it, so that's a mean. You said it 7 times, okay, I want to hear the 8th one. Don't try to get credit for the 8th one. So just think of the salt itself and what other factors can affect density. We also are talking like this today. Not anymore, just a second ago. All of a sudden I'm better. Oh. So know the definition of a mineral. And maybe more precise, know what a non-mineral is. That's probably more. Oh yeah, George, we're writing stuff down. We have sidetracks with the shiny stuff.
It doesn't have to be shiny.
I'm glad you got it written down now. All right. Know the different zones of the ocean and what animals can be found in each zone. So again, there's like a Pacific zone. You know all of them? Pacific zone? No? Rhoda zone, apodic zone? Just know all the different zones. Anytime you see the word zone when you're going through the ocean now, write it down. And then know what animals live in there. So example, like, if it's the Pacific zone, which is the bottom, what animals are on the bottom of the ocean crawling around? The dude with the light bulb, no, crawling. Anglerfish. But no. What crawls on the ground in the ocean? They're expensive. We eat them. They're red sometimes. They're hard. Thank you, lobster crab. Thank you very much. Not too many crabs are like swimming around in the middle of the ocean going, oh, look at me! I'm swimming! They don't do that. Okay, strong bonds. All right, so know the carbon, oxygen, nitrogen, water, and phosphorus cycles. Here's me, Mr. Hayden. It's only going to ask for one of those cycles.
Oh, wow.
But you don't know which one. But it will ask for one of those cycles. It's going to ask you questions about a specific one of those. Just make sure you know all of them.
What is the one?
It's the water cycle. I like water. I'll be honest with you. I like oxygen better.
Oh, okay.
2 minutes without oxygen, 2 days without water, 3 weeks without food.
You know, it's like 2 weeks without food.
There's been cases where people went like 45 days with a water source, a minor mineral type source, but yeah, no food. Some guy, I forgot, there was like this survival story of a guy that like was in a cave and he like broke his leg or something. And he was able to survive because the water was coming down the rock next to him, so he was able to drink water. But he sat there, he lost like 40-something pounds. Jimmy Craig. So that's what you do. I'm just kidding, I'm going to like walk in the cave with no. No, but yeah, you can live, as long as your body has the nutrients for it. He was a larger gentleman when he went in there, and he unfortunately, you know, he survived, so he was fine. But, you know, someone who does not have as much of a food source on them would not last as long. Building up my food source here, guys, is trying to be fat. Building up as long as I can survive without food. Okay, so know how the sun produces heat and energy. The sun's not a planet, by the way. It's for you guys who don't know that. There's people in my life that think it's a planet. No, in my life. Your life is life, too, by the way. So there's the energy. All right, know the moon cycle and how they both affect lunar and solar eclipses. Here's the thing. When there's a solar eclipse or a lunar eclipse, there's only one type of phase that can be in each one. Just know that, okay? Know the definition of both renewable and non-renewable resources. It may ask you for a certain substance and say, is this substance, whatever it is, renewable or non-renewable? And your idea is you should be able to say either one or the other. You're like, it is renewable because it can be easily renewed based on a process of blah, 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 blah. Or they know it's non-renewable because once it's mined, it takes millions of years to show back up. Okay, you just got to make sure you write the answer and continue it on using one of these two definitions. So if you don't, then you don't get the full score. What is electromagnetic energy? The flux capacitor. No. Going old school? Anyone know that? Marvin Martin?
Marvin Martin?
I don't think so. Daffy Duck and all that. That was the best. All right. No light waves. So not just specifically light waves. Know the energy waves that come out of the sun, like what they are, like from gamma all the way through to radio. And then also know the light waves themselves and which one is like the strongest, which one's the weakest. Know those as well. There's a strong wave, there's a weak wave, and they fall this way. One of those. So know the different light waves. Know the similarities and differences in the terrestrial planets. Again, terrestrial planets are a specific set of planets within our solar system, and know what similarities that they have, also differences. I am. All right. What is gravity? And not the movie, okay, with Sandra Bullock and George Clooney. I don't want to hear about that. I want to know not just gravity, but what affects gravity. There are two things that go into gravity, okay? Believe it or not, that actually is good. Look it up, it'll make sense.
Accurate hand gesture.
Interpretive dance. I had to take a class in college about that. I learned how to interpret a dance. No.
Don't mind, there's a ranger for that.
Know the rotations of all the planets, not the revolutions. I want to know the rotations. And I don't care how many days, I want to know direction. Know the life cycle of our sun. Not the big old whatever, not the dinky ones, the middle of the ones like ours. I want to know the sun from beginning to end of its life. Expanding universe? Question? Is the universe expanding?
Yeah.
Yes, no, and if it is, what theories are behind it? Don't say Big Bang Theory. There's another theory out there that it may be more tailored to the idea of moving or shifting away from you. Know what it is. And last is if there's any questions, please let me know. Is there any questions on people from the internet? Any questions on the internet? So I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording.